promotions on sale this week at Target.
What you see is what you get in light and elegant.
Oh, what you see is what you get in light and elegant.
She wanted to be out. Okay. Next. We're taking. Okay, now there's a 5 of you. Minus 1. Okay, go ahead, Brian. Now.
I don't want to play.
Okay, up. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Hands or something. Get them into the mood. Alright, get ready. That was good. You wanted this game, didn't you?
I'm just good at it. I'm just good at that game. At every birthday party I go to, they play musical chairs. Julie, you what? All right. I'm sick though.
I'm so little done.
איך אני פוחדת על זה, לילדים? קשה לי, את יודעת למה? כי את צריכה את זה. This is Yaira. Yaira. Hi. Mikey, say hi. What was the first?
כמה יש בזה?
Carol wants the ball.
Your feet. Ball. Keep the card inside.
Wait, Paul. Wait a minute.
Ball.
Pull this. Pull my ball.
Oh,
That was your
on, Chris. Why do you always doubt my love?
Because all you ever give me is words. I need a woman who's going to stand by me right through it all.
You know I do.
You don't know anything. You turned green when I showed you the gun. I don't know. Are you my woman or not?
I am your woman, Chris. I'll go with you anywhere.
Okay. Get your coat. Let's go.
Go? I can't leave right now.
Wait a minute. I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Hobby's here. I have to wait till his mother comes back.
Why?
Because he is too little to be left alone.
That kid is old enough to stay with me.
Well, Frank Pulley worries me with his position that he takes as an umpire. The umpire is used to get behind the catcher for some protection, but Pulley just stays on the inside, and his left side is all exposed. Watch that. Foul tip could really get him.
Well, wasn't it always the big difference between the two leagues? There's a little fly ball into shallow right center coming up and calling that he has it as Maldonado. It seemed to me that, at least in the old days, the American League umpire always worked good.
Butter. Betty Crocker's Best just got butter. Creamy Deluxe, the one and only ready-to-spread frosting that has added real butter. With Creamy Deluxe and Super Moist,
You and Betty Crocker can make someone happy.
The romance of wild rice. Remember how special it made the holiday turkey?
Wouldn't it make Thursday's chicken a special meal, too?
And if it dressed up the holiday roast beef,
Wouldn't it dress up Tuesday's ground beef?
wouldn't Uncle Ben's original long grain and wild rice with its great texture and subtle blend of 23 herbs and seasonings make any meal special?
After all, it's a long time to the holidays.
'Cause only the best will do. Say Uncle Ben's.
You tell her. We'll tell her. Mrs. Butterworth, we think you're very, very good.
Why, thank you, girls. That's 'cause I'm very, very thick and rich. When you pour Mrs. Butterworth over a stack of pancakes, she takes her own sweet time. I'm thick and rich.
Sure are.
Made with grade A butter, too. Coming from the two of you, that's twice as nice.
Tonight, following the Fall Guys, Stephen follows Claudia on her secret trip to Peru on Dynasty.
An ABC News Brief, brought to you by Lipton Cuppa Soup. Now from New York, Sylvia Chase.
Good afternoon. Late caucus returns from Super Tuesday show Gary Hart leading Walter Mondale in Washington State and Nevada, and the two even in Oklahoma. Each won about the same number of delegates yesterday, fueling speculation a long fight's ahead for the Democratic nomination. Hart's campaigning today in Michigan and Mondale in Illinois, the next major battlegrounds. The White House says Edwin Meese is still President Reagan's choice for Attorney General, even though Meese failed to report a $15,000 interest-free loan to his wife. The man who made the loan was later named a White House assistant. In Belfast, IRA political leader Jerry Adams was shot and wounded. Now this.
You thought Lipton Cuppa Soup just made soup? Try this great dip. Spring vegetable Cuppa Soup and sour cream. And you thought Cuppa Soup just made soup.
A Senate committee today voted emergency military aid to El Salvador and to rebels fighting Nicaragua. That's News Brief. More later on ABC's World News Tonight.
Thursday on 2020. What is happening to the children of our world? Children at war, the very young forced into battle. Children in the streets facing danger and drugs. Juvenile offenders behind bars with hardened criminals. How can we save them? Children on 2020 Thursday.
In this whole wide world, there's one spectacular taste you just can't pass up. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
You have to go a long way to find someone who has tasted more egg rolls than I have, all the way to China. These are Chongqing egg rolls. Observe wise men enjoying one. Very tasty, delicious, stuffed full of oriental filling. Scrumptious. Chongqing is expert at making egg rolls. I am expert at eating them.
If you know Chinese food, you'll love Chongqing.
When 100 tapping feet thunder like one, you're at 42nd Street. For tickets, call toll-free every day, 800-762-7666.
Computer crimes, this week at 6.
Anyway, I just thought we could have a little drink in the office here. Much as I really admire that music out there, it does get a little strident once in a while. Here, sit down. I'll get you a drink. Now, who could be calling at this hour? Hope it's not somebody with a dinner reservation for tomorrow night. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Hey, come on, I can hear you breathing.
Okay, Makana. Now we know where you are.
On The Young and the Restless, John receives some urgent news.
What did Carl Williams tell you?
That you are being blackmailed, and I want to know if that's the truth. And Jack defends Lindsay's promotion.
I want the position to be filled by a qualified person.
If you're going to hire in my department, you're going to have to fire me.
Don't tempt me.
Weekdays.
This is CBS.
Now, get On TV installed for only $9.95. Just $9.95 installation is your ticket to dozens of fabulous movies every month. Like Superman 3 with Richard Pryor, Stephen King's sci-fi thriller, Cujo, the latest and greatest feature films, uncut, uninterrupted. $9.95 installation gets you a box seat with On TV for exclusive live Dodgers and Angels home games. An exciting lineup of baseball action. Only $9.95 entitles you to Kenny Rogers in concert. Children's series every morning. Special midday shows for women.
Well, there is a way out of your breakfast rut. Prunes from California. Plump, moist, satisfying. Packed with energy, full of vitamins and minerals. And no pits, a delicious addition to hot or cold cereals. Great on waffles. California prunes. They'll lift you out of your breakfast rut.
Sometimes life can be difficult and you feel like something's holding you back. When it appeared my football career was over, I was introduced to Dianetics. It restored my abilities and allowed me to finish with my 3 best years. To win in life, obviously, confidence and self-respect are necessary, but where do you find them? I recommend the book Dianetics.
Ask for Dianetics at B. Dalton's, Walden Books, or wherever paperbacks are sold.
This afternoon on LA Today, what is EDB? Is it harmful to humans? How do we know if our food is safe? We'll try to answer those questions at 3:30 this afternoon on LA Today.
Forgotten Babies, this week at 4.
Good evening. I'll be with you in a moment.
Excuse me. Oh, yes. Edward will seat you now.
Your table's right this way.
that's all right. You may be young, but you've got a lot of class.
Well, so do you. And, what's over there? What are you looking at?
Nothing. I'm just preoccupied with the sickening thought that your mother could show up at any moment.
You had to bring her up, Dad.
I'm sorry. I thought exactly. I would love to get her off my mind. It's just that I can't help it. I want her off my case. I don't feel comfortable until I can pay her back.
Don't worry, okay? 'Cause tomorrow I'm going to get you the cash and you're going to square it away with her, all right?
Well, sweetheart, that's fine. That's great for tomorrow, but it's still tonight I'm worried about.
Well, don't worry.
Hello. How is everything? Is everything all right?
Oh, I think we'll suffer through just fine.
Yeah, well, good. Darling, I want to tell you, I just got a call from your mom, and she wanted to know if you were here, and I told her you were.
Oh, didn't she want to speak to me?
No, she just said she was going to be on her way over here. Would you like me to have another place set for her?
No, actually, we'll wait till she comes.
Excuse me, Mrs. Dalton, I wonder if you would see your way clear to doing me a personal favor?
Well, if I can, yes.
Would you be so kind as to cash a personal check of about $500?
She told you?
Yes. Yes, I know that Erica and Tom slept together last night.
Why? Why would two grown-up people behave so foolish?
I don't know. Aside from that, you're not to let it out that Brooke's pregnant.
Well, of course not. That's strictly up to her.
4 nights a week, Rocco. That's the best news I've heard all month. That's fabulous. Terrific. I'm going to go and tell the guys right now.
Jesse, would you stop worrying? It was fun listening to those old songs.
Yeah, it was. The conga line was a lot of fun.
Luckily it turned out all right, but Johnny's still on my list. He had no business messing with my program.
I'd agree, he's a Class A idiot, you know, but at least you got your records back.
Yeah.
And when you get back into that booth, you're going to be dynamite.
That's right. They love you, babe.
Hey, Jesse, so go for it, okay?
I'm ready.
Go for it. Come here, man. I got some great news I got to tell you.
Great news coming from you, Duke? I wonder.
When I tell you what I'm going to tell you, it's going to make your day, I promise.
Welcome back, Mrs. Wallingford. Dear, it was a rough flight. Hello, how are you? Is that all the luggage, Professor?
Yes, unless one of the ladies left something in the car.
Do you have everything, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Beautiful house.
Oh, thank you. Well, we hope you like it. Now, I want you to meet a very important member of our household. This is Mrs. Valentine, and Sarah, this is Hillary Wilson. I'm pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, too.
Hillary is a friend of the family, and she will be staying with us indefinitely. I see. She's had a rather sad day, though. Her mother's funeral was just this afternoon.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So, dear, why don't you take her upstairs to the main guest room, and maybe she can get a little rest.
I'll be glad to. I'll see you later.
Yes, you will, dear. I'll take that. Just follow me.
And I'll just take our things up too, Phoebe, dear.
Forget about the luggage, Langley.
Oh, but it'll get in the way, love.
Just forget about it. Now you march into this library. I have a few choice words for you. Come on.
But Phoebe...
This way. Now then, sit.
Oh, Phoebe.
Brooke, I'm glad you're back. Don't look like that. Gonna be fine, especially since you've given me another chance.
Sheer elegance. Sheer elegance. The same silky smooth feel on your skin. The same shimmering look on your legs. Silky enough to charm a samurai. Sheer elegance pantyhose by Leg. Sheer elegance.
As a little girl, calcium was important for growing bones. Through your teens, calcium helped make bones strong. As a woman, bones still need calcium to stay healthy. If you don't drink enough milk, a prime source is gone. Add new Caltrate to your diet. Caltrate, with nature's purest, most concentrated form of calcium. More pure calcium per tablet than a half quart of milk without the calories. Caltrate.
So Fernando does the only thing the pitcher can do, try and intimidate the runner. Hubbard is 4 out of 5 in stolen bases. Fernando has an excellent move. He'll lull you with a little commercial move over there a few times, but when he's really after you, it's another story.
He hasn't given a good move yet. I mean, it's been, I'd say on a scale of 10, maybe about a 7. He hasn't given you his 9 yet.
Franklin Stubbs holding the corner on Glenn Hubbard. And he goes, and the ground ball is short, and it takes him out of the double play. Anderson still gets his man at first, despite juggling the ball.
He was watching the runner go into second base to see if he had a play, and luckily the ball stayed up for him, or it could have been a very dangerous play. See Trevino get the bat on the ball, and Anderson had got ideas of going to second, but once he juggled it, he lost all chances of making the force out.
So Len Barker, who has 2 hits this year and 1 run batted in, and he has struck out half the time. So he doesn't figure to be much of a hitter, but let's see. 1 out, top of the 3rd, no score. Glenn Hubbard at second base. Fastball. What's the old adage in baseball? Never change up on a pitcher?
Never, because he might be swinging where you're throwing.
Hubbard waiting to be picked up with 1 out in the 3rd, no score. Scroogey that time, so he's gotten his best in the count 0-2.
If you were trying to steal signs from second base, you would think that it would be the first sign. I can't see what it is, only because Fernando has not given Scioscia a whole lot of time to go through a whole series of signs. He's get this first one and going.
0-2.
Now he's giving him more time.
And a screwball got him, so that's a little unfair to throw 2 screwballs to a pitcher who strikes out more than half the time. And that's 4 strikeouts for Fernando.
He was way out in front. Fernando let up on it. You can see it. There it is. He couldn't hit that with a 2x4. That's 4 strikeouts. 3 of them called. That's the first swinging strike.
So that'll bring up Rafael Ramirez. Hit back to the box in the 1st inning. Ray 0 for 1, hitting .281. He is struggling against the Dodgers, but also against the league. And these teams have been struggling. It comes as a shock that since late June, each team has won only 1 series. 4-1.
Before the game, in fact, Ramirez came out very early, and Eddie Haas, who just was brought up, had him out beyond left field with Joe Pignatano. They were having some extra hitting off the tee and trying to straighten him out.
When you go from 325 to 281, boy, that's a nosedive. 1 ball and no strikes to Ramirez. Ground ball to the hole, and up with it is Anderson to get him. So they leave Hubbard, who walked, at second base. And the Braves are gone 1-2-3. And the score at the end of 2.5 innings, the Braves nothing, and the Dodgers coming up.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
There. That was the hot spot where the fire started. The Felix has lost their whole house, but now they're getting it all back again. From the shake shingles, to the oak cabinets, to the wallpaper in the baby's bedroom. State Farm will pay to replace it all because the Felix has bought State Farm guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So everything's going to be the way it was.
And like a good neighbor,
Even if it costs more than anyone thought it would.
State Farm is there.
Like a lot of people, I'm taking better care of my body. Better care of my skin, too.
With Skin Bracer Aftershave. Shaving is rough, so I use Skin Bracer. It cools and smooths skin. Tightens pores. That's the tingle. Smells great, too. But Skin Bracer is not cologne. It's skincare that feels good.
Smooth.
Thanks. I needed that.
Skin Bracer, also in spice, takes care of men who take care of their skin. Skin Bracer Aftershave.
The American tradition continues. In July 1969, Cubs center fielder Jim Qualls ended Tom Seaver's dream of a perfect game with a single to left. Now Bob Dernier leads the Cubs against the Mets in a battle of the National League East, or the Cardinals take on Pittsburgh. The memories are waiting Saturday.
And come Saturday, those memories will be dusted off, particularly at Shea Stadium, the Cubs and the Mets, and you can almost feel 1969 all over again. For the Mets, of course, they'd love to see a repeat, and the Cubs would like to turn things around. It'll be Ron Darling and Steve Trout, and here are final scores. The Mets beating the Cardinals and the Cubs knocking off Philadelphia. So they'll go head-to-head Saturday. The Mets, by the way, drew over 37,000 today to go over the million mark. Herman Rivera, Fernando Valenzuela, and Steve Sachs. There's that slurve, curve slider, whatever, and the count 0-1. The Dodgers and the Braves are having a similar year in another area. That's a strike. It could be at the pace they're going that both the Braves and the Dodgers will hit the fewest number of home runs they've hit since 1976. And Lasorda knows they've hit just one home run in the last 6 games, and it was Rivera last night. This from a club that led the National League in home runs 6 out of 7 years. The year they missed, Atlanta won, or led.
Man, when you lay off a pitch like that, it's because you're fooled. That ball was right there.
Somebody hollers, good eye.
Good eye. And you try to act like, oh yeah, I knew it all along.
1-2 to Herman. Breaking ball popped up around second base, and it'll be Ramirez.
Johnny Sane is here, and we asked Johnny Sane specifically, what is his job?
Well, my job is to evaluate the pitchers in the Atlanta Braves organization. That includes the Major League Club and all the minor league clubs. And I'm doing this for Ted Turner and Hank Aaron.
Simple enough. Evaluate the pitching for the Braves and the entire organization.
Well, here's Fernando now against Big Len Barker, and he hits it by the mound down to Hubbard. And he flips to Perry, 2 down. The Dodgers no runs, 2 hits. The Braves no runs, no hits. And Steve Sachs will be the batter, but he will consume a little time to allow Fernando to get back to the dugout.
Tell you, I can't help it. I'm going to say it. With all that, the Braves are acting like Torrey's going to get fired. And yet, don't bring in people to look over a guy's shoulder when you give him a 2-year contract.
Because, you know, he signed through 1986, and he is going to be the first Braves manager to manage for 5 years since Billy Southworth.
But, Vin, you know and I know managers' contracts are written on ice.
Well, Joe's got the guts to ride out one way or the other. But they're only 6 games back of the Padres.
That's what's hard to understand. The race is still on.
Oh, I should say.
It's not over.
1-0 the count of Steve Sachs. Torrey and the Braves and the Dodgers, all they have to do is check their history books to know about the race being far from over. For instance, just involving these 2 teams. In 1982, the Dodgers were 10.5 games back on July 28th, and in 3 weeks they were in first place. Last year, on 11th of August, they were 6.5 back, and in 3 weeks they were in first place. So cheap suit in the rain.
Exactly.
2-1. The Braves have made, they tell me, something like 33 roster changes. They've had 10 on the disabled list. And they've had over 70 different lineups, and that's almost the same story as the Dodgers. Foul tip. Barker's throwing a lot of breaking balls.
He's just showing him the fastball. I think the thing that's got the Braves organization going is the Phil Niekro's success. And you got to take into consideration he was going to show some folks that he could still pitch. He's not a base runner where he got hurt a couple of times. There's a lot of factors there.
And Joe Niekro's contract comes up at the end of this year. Big chopper up the middle. Flag by Ramirez. Good play by Raphael to throw out Sack. Who knows? Maybe the brothers Niekro will be pitching for George in New York next year. What a story. And at the end of 3, the Braves nothing and the Dodgers nothing.
Know what I have to charge you for every hour Joe works in your car? A lot of money. Right, Joe?
Right.
How long does it take to change an engine, Joe?
Oh, a couple of days.
How long does it take to change a Fram oil filter?
A couple of minutes.
So why not look after your car right? By changing the oil and putting in a new Fram oil filter when you're supposed to. But the choice is yours. You can pay me now.
Or pay me later.
This camping trip was a good idea.
Yeah, it sure is relaxing. Peaceful. Groovy.
Kind of dark, though. Man, I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, let's have another light beer from Miller. Let's Philly! Let's Philly!
What was that?
The creature.
What creature?
Well, legend has it that a horrible thing stalks these woods. Oh, Mickey! It comes out when the moon is full.
What does this creature look like?
It walks on 2 legs, but it isn't human. It's got big eyes and bulge out and...
It's the creature!
Hey, guys, where you going? Hey, guys, where are the marshmallows?
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Come on, it's after us!
Man, did you see that thing?
Well, we left talking not about the brothers Karamazov, but the brothers Niekro. But of course, if you make a deal in baseball, you have to live or die by it.
You got to forget it. Once the deal is made, you can't worry about what the other guy's going to do. You got to worry about what the guy's going to do for you. The Dodgers have their own Niekro and Sid Fernandez that they let go, and he's a young guy.
Yeah, he won today. So he is 3-0, and the Dodgers got Carlos Diaz, who is not here, and Bob Baylor for him. 4-1, 1-0. Ken Oberkfell. Well, that brings up the St. Louis deal.
Exactly.
2-0 the count. What was it? I guess a lot of general managers have said it. The best deals I make are those that I never make.
Frank Lane used to say that 100 times a day.
2 balls and no strikes, Dobie. And that's ball 3. So Fernando walked the leadoff man in the 3rd inning, Hubbard. Now he is behind 3-0 to Oberkfell.
Not to belabor the point, this is the last thing, but the first trade they make, you say, I'm going to show them that they were wrong, and that wakes you up.
Right, 3-1.
Now, the second trade will give you something to think about, and the third trade ought to have you looking at the classifieds, because you are tarnished.
Valenzuela has not allowed a hit through 3 innings. But he has walked the leadoff man for the 2nd time. So with 4 strikeouts, he has 2 walks. And now the batter will be Claudel Washington. And if you were with us at the start of the game, you might have remembered Mike Socia saying our aim is to have Claudel Washington coming up with no one on. And they violated that right here in the 4th inning. Claudel has home runs against left-handers this year, Larry McWilliams and Shane Rawley. But boy, he hits them off some of the big guys, including 4 off Mario Soto.
That is a big one. Good, Darling, Denny, Niekro, Hawkins, and Palmer.
Ground ball to the hole. 360 by Sachs to Anderson to first, out in time. So Sachs getting the force play, getting the front man Oberkfell. 1 away.
Center fielder.
It's a good play by Sachs. Oberkfell doesn't have that kind of speed. Anderson thought he might have a chance for a double play, but really can't get that much on to throw, and Claudel with great speed. Anderson gets out of the way nicely.
Which is a good way to have some longevity playing shortstop, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You don't want to get stapled up against that fence.
Here's Dale Murphy, struck out in the second inning, and remember, he was caught looking. Fernando really working all the corners to him. Went 3-2 and then got him. One out, top of the fourth, no score. Ground foul.
Torrey's theory on Murphy is an interesting one. He says he's got to get jammed because he wants him to go out for the outside part of the plate and don't worry about protecting the inside part of the plate. And if he would be jammed, that means he is going out after it and extending those arms. But if you open up a little bit too quickly, then that shortens up your bat because the swing is not quite as wide. The arc isn't as wide. So they've been working with him.
0-1 to count to Dale. Fernando to first. Other thing I was wondering about, without Horner and with Horner, how about Murphy? Well, in the power department, he has 22 home runs. He's hit 12 when Horner was in the lineup, and he has hit 10 without him. So he stands alone pretty well. Of course, Mike Marshall has had to carry the load for the Dodgers because Guerrero has not provided the sock they've needed. 0-1 to Murph. Washington, who runs well at first. One out in the fourth, no score.
When you got that big hitter behind you, the point you're making, Ben, is well taken. You get more fastballs. They're not going to walk you and then throw breaking balls. They want a decision, and usually that comes with the fastball.
On deck is young Brad Cummins. Screwball is hit just foul outside of third and down the line. 0-2. So back to first goes Washington. He has 13 steals this year.
That's what we're talking about. When he's really in the groove, Murphy would take that screwball to the opposite field instead of reaching out and pulling it past the third baseman, because it is breaking away from him.
So Joe Torre watching his #1 player right now in the fourth inning. Fernando after Washington again. No runs, no hits for Atlanta. No runs, 2 hits for the Dodgers. 1-2. Braves on a 9-game road trip that began last night. They'll leave here and go to San Francisco and Houston. The Braves have 10 games left with San Diego. In fact, 6 of their last 9 games of the year are with the Padres. The Dodgers have 7 left with San Diego.
Claudel has the green light to go any time that he thinks he has a good enough jump.
Well, his ratio is better than 2-to-1 in success. 1-2 to Dale Murphy. 2-2. One thing Fernando has done this year, Joe, and as a catcher, maybe you can figure out why. Maybe because he's trying to hold runners on better. He has 10 wild pitches. I mean, there isn't anybody else on the staff close to him. No one can really figure out the reason, except maybe he's taking his eye off the strike zone.
Gotta be.
2-2. Well, he goes full count. Well, what do? You got 3-2 and 1 out. You have a strikeout hitter at the plate. You also have a man who can hit the ball out of the ballpark. And you have a man at the plate who leads the team in grounding into double plays.
The only thing that would militate against it would be if it distracts Murphy, but I would say he's running. If I were catching, I'd be looking for him to go.
And Fernando is.
Sometimes hitters don't like to see guys breaking because they want full concentration, but 3-2, that shouldn't even be a factor.
1 out, fourth inning, no score. And he goes. And as a shot into left field, sinking in front of Marshall for a base hit. Washington stopping at second. So there's the Braves' first hit. No score in the ball game. Let's go to New York for an update.
All right, Vinny Bill McAtee in New York, and at Fenway Park, the Red Sox have just taken a 1-0 lead on Tom Seaver and the White Sox. Wade Boggs fights off the inside pitch, an RBI single, and it is now 1-0 Boston. They're in the top of the fourth at Fenway Park as Rich Gedman scores.
Okay, Bill, we've got our first hit of the night, a single by Dale Murphy to put runners at first and second. One out in the fourth inning, no score, and here's Brad Kamensk, who took a sinker into right field for a key base hit last night against Oral Hershiser. Kamensk on the job training. Washington at second and Murphy at first. Sachs doing a little bird dogging out there, and the screwball hit foul outside of the third and down the line. 1-1. The classic sign, I guess it's as old as the game. Who's covering a base? The shortstop and the second baseman. Cover your face with a glove, open mouth, shut mouth, something that tells you who's covering. How many signs besides fingers did you have as a catcher? Did you touch your mask for a certain thing or anything like that?
Pitch outs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2, 2-1.
Pitch outs. If you wanted to put a play on, you could squeeze your glove, get an answer. Sometimes you had a play where the first baseman would tell you, if you get the ball, I'll be there. You wouldn't have to call a pitch out.
Do you have a sign, or do catchers would have a sign to the pitcher, a count play?
Oh, sure.
Kick off at second?
Yeah, start it. You can start it. You'd be the button.
2-1 to count to Brad Kamensk. Fernando bluffing. 1 out, top of the fourth inning, no score. The Braves 6 games back at San Diego under the reign of Joe Torre. The Dodgers 8.5 back, guided by Lasorda. Now he's in a hole. He went 3-2 on Murphy and had to throw a fastball. And Murph singled sharply, and he falls right back 3-1 with Brad Kamensk.
The last time up, he got Kamensk to fly to right field on a curveball, but now Kamensk can look for whatever pitch he wants because he can really guess here, because he can guess and really put a swing on it.
Well, watch the runners, Washington and Murphy. They hold. Fastball is outside, ball 4. So Fernando with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts, and the Braves have loaded him up with 1 out. And that'll bring up Gerald Perry. And Ron Pernoski out there to the mound, the pitching coach, to see if he can perhaps spot the reason for Fernando's wildness.
I'll bet the house, I'll mortgage it, that what he's telling him is, hey, you can't nibble, man. You got to throw some strikes. You throw strikes and then you nibble. What, like on Kamensk, he was trying to hit that outside corner, got in trouble. Sure, they're power hitters, Kamensk and Murphy, but you just can't keep going for that black part of the plate. You have to throw strikes and then go for the nibbling.
We were talking about Len Barker and how he normally makes 95 pitches, maybe in 5 innings. You know he's not going to be around. But that is last time out, he surprised everybody. He went 9 innings and only made 106 pitches. Well, so far, Fernando has made 56 pitches, and we're only in the 4th inning with 1 out. And here's Gerald Perry, who struck out. Breaking ball, and he missed.
And he's got the bases loaded. He's pitching off the stretch. I don't know if he feels more comfortable that way. I would tend to doubt it, but it may be just part of it where he's just not feeling right out there.
Gerald hitting .256 for the year. No score, but the Braves threatening with 1 out. And he missed again. He threw it third and picked off. Boy, that's really a surprise, especially with a left-hand hitter up.
And I mean, it was one of those I'll be there plays, and it's not even close. As Socia alertly gets that ball there, and Claudel is tagged out, and you got to wonder what he was thinking about. And there's no explanation for it because it's not even close.
So Gerald Perry standing there watching Socia burn Claudel Washington, and the count 2-0. That's a strike.
And that was a curveball outside part of the plate where Socia had a wide open throw. That was that I'll be there play. If I get the ball, I'll be there, the third baseman.
Well, you talk about Washington being hung out to dry. That was a classic case. 2-1.
was there in plenty of time, and he's almost blocking third base, straddling it, and just puts the tag right on him. He had plenty of time. It's an interesting call for Torrey because how much does he know about the young Perry?
Well, Dale Murphy will be going from second, and Brad Cummins from first, and we'll see what Socia does call. 3-2. The runners go, and it's popped in the air, and Rivera and Anderson with Rivera calling. And they're out of the jam thanks to the pickoff at third base. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. And at the end of 3.5 innings, the Atlanta Braves nothing and the Dodgers nothing.
First base Falcons settle for dried out chicken. No. Or no taste chicken. No. We got it right. I got it right. Do chicken done right. The taste that says in just one bite. It's the one and only Kentucky Fried Chicken. We got it right. Do chicken done right.
Nobody does chicken like we do with the Colonel's secret blend of herbs and spices. It's finger-licking good.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. They do chicken right.
I tell you, playing polo's a lot tougher than it looks.
Sure is.
And even though the horses do the running, you still can work up a thirst.
So after a chuck or two, we have Westerns drink light beer from Miller.
Yeah, light tastes great, and it's got a third less calories than a regular beer.
And it's less filling.
And that's important, because tomorrow we're going to try our hand at water polo.
Yeah, I sure hope those horses can swim.
Me too.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
Huey Lewis, Van Halen, The Cars, The Three Stooges, and more on Friday Night Videos. And
More contagious comedy, catch Jerry Lewis on Saturday Night Live.
Finn, that last pitch was an interesting call, and I was wondering what Socia would go to, and you'll see it right here. With runners gone, it is a curveball. 3-2, it was up. It was not a good curveball. He got away with it, but the idea of calling a breaking ball, you'd think that Fernando would have gone to his fastball, but Socia obviously knows something we don't know, and he went to the breaking ball.
And he got out of the jam, and of course the key play, Claudell Washington picked off third. Now it'll be Dave Anderson, followed by Franklin Stubbs and Mike Marshall in the fourth. No score. The field pretty much in shade. However, right and part of right center still in brilliant sunshine. But at least the hitter and the pitcher now are on equal ground as far as shade is concerned. The lights are on, although they're not taking effect at this hour. Ball 2. You might be interested if you look behind home plate. We've mentioned it before. You see a gentleman with a mustache and a white Panama hat holding up a speed gun, and he is Mike Brito, who found Fernando and signed him in Mexico, and he's also clocking Barker. He smokes a cigar. You could hit 300 with it.
There it is. Smells like he hit 200, though.
I think it has Hillerick and Bradsby on it. 2-0 to Dave Anderson. Missed with the fastball. So Barker now struggling 3-0. Barker coming off a great game when he struck out 10 and beat Philadelphia. Beat him 13-1. And there's ball 4.
The double sign for Barker, according to Torrey, is when he gets the ball up. He wasn't up with the pitch, but he sure missed his target.
Talking about up, that's up. And that's down. Boy, that's a sight.
That is.
That's how the birds see it. Here's Franklin Stubbs. You remember, Anderson was thrown out on what must have been a busted play in the first inning, and Stubbs then followed with a single to left field. Hitting .216. Right. 7-7, 0-1 with the Dodgers. 0-2 lifetime since coming over from the American League. Well, remember the first inning, and they had a busted play, so we'll see if they put a play on here. No balls, 1 strike to Stubbs. Stubbs is pretty much of a free swinger. He's got some power, but he's a kid. 1-1. And he has struck out almost a third of the time.
That's the first time that he's really taken a good look at Joe Malfitano, and if nothing else, that always puts a thought in the catcher's mind.
Anderson at first, held on by Gerald Perry. And he goes. The pitch is outside. It wasn't a pitch out. And a missed tag by Rafael Ramirez.
But you had the feeling something was off. Trevino had a good ball to handle. He gets into it, but it's not a good throw as he throws the ball at his second base side, although it looked like Ramirez could have put the tag on him. The slide, he missed him. Good slide.
So Dave Anderson steals his 5th base of the year. And now Stubbs trying to nudge him around. 2 balls and 1 strike. We saw Stubbs try to bunt last night, and it looked like Barnum and Bailey here.
That was. Rich Brothers, I thought Harpo and Zeppo were up there.
3-1 to count.
That was really a comedy of errors.
The Dodgers had Sachs at second and nobody out, and Stubbs bunted. The play went 1-6-5 to get Sachs at third. Stubbs tried to go to second. Ramirez throw hit him on the shoulder. It was chaos. 3-1. And he hits it inside out. Foul down the left field line, and the count 3-2.
You know, it's so funny when you even broadcast the games, man. When I talk to people, when you see a guy like Stubbs, look at the third base coach a little bit longer. It keeps pointing up the fact that baseball is a game you never see. It isn't just runs, hits, and errors. That cat and mouse game that's going on all the time.
Boy, there's a lot of it going on with Stubbs up there. 3-2 the count. And he gets a hold of one and flies to right field. Tagging is Anderson. Washington for the catch, and Anderson on his way to third and will move over easily. So Stubbs gets him over.
Marshall is the batter, and we talked about that injury, and we asked him about it before the game.
Well, I got caught trying to dive for a ball in St. Louis, and after it happened, they told me to wear sleeves. But afternoon game in St. Louis, you have it's about 130 degrees on the turf, and to wear sleeves would be awful hot. So I don't know what I'm going to do next time. I guess I just dive for the ball and suffer for a week or so.
Of course, they tell me too, Joe, that the big problem is after you've burned your arm on the AstroTurf, you better make sure you get all the fiber out of there, or you're really going to have an infection. And they're watching Marshall very, very carefully.
Well, I don't blame him for not wearing sleeves, though.
Yeah, that's why I say most of the kids you see now wearing sleeves on AstroTurf just because of that. 1 out, Anderson at third, and that squirted foul on the end of the bat. 0-1. Dave Anderson waiting to be picked up at third.
This is that spot we talked about with Barker. If Marshall's got a chance to drive in the run, where would he pitch him? And if he came down to the fastball, where would he pitch him? He said the outside part of the plate, but if he starts to lean in, I'll come inside and move him back, but not throw an inside fastball for a strike.
Marshall likes it outside. In the dirt. Good save by Trevino. 1 ball and 1 strike. Anderson 90 feet away from breaking the scoreless tie. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1 out.
Boy, you hate to nitpick. It was a good save, but a bad handling of the glove. When you're going down with that glove like that, you're killing cockroaches is what you're doing. You got to come up with that thing.
Easy to fall into a bad habit back there, too, I guess.
Yes, sir.
1-1 to count. Breaking ball, ball 2, 2-1. If you're wondering about Marshall and scoring fly balls, he only has 1 this year.
They're obviously going to make Marshall hit their pitch.
Marshall, followed by the left-hand hitter Kenny Landreau. The infield is back with one out. Breaking ball, and he drives it into deep left center. Back goes Murphy to the wall. Gone.
If they ask Barker about that pitch, I'll guarantee you he's going to say it was a mistake. It was a curveball up over the plate. I mean room service. That's exactly where he didn't want to get it. Look at the expression on Barker. He'd like to suck it back in because he knows it is gone. It was a bad pitch, and Marshall hit it like a big leaguer should.
Marshall gets 2 ears and a tail because he is feeding off Len Barker. He is 6 for 10 with 2 home runs and a triple against Barker. And the Dodgers lead 2-0 in the fourth, 0-1 to Kenny Landreau. And it now means that Marshall has more home runs as of this date this year than all of last year. 18 home runs, 49 RBIs. It is also a familiar pattern for Atlanta. A shot right under the right leg of Barker and into center field. The Braves have been out-homered all year, and as far as home runs allowed, they were second to Cincinnati, and Joe Torre's going out to the mound. Watch this.
Torre wants to settle him down because this will unsettle you right through the wicket. I mean, that's 2 points.
Side saddle hop.
You know, Casey Stengel used to have so many great expressions, and one of them is you got to be able to execute. I mean, I talked to Trevino before the game. Marshall's not going to be the guy to beat us. We heard Terry Forster say it in the talking head. Marshall's the one guy's not going to beat us. I talked to Barker. Barker said, I'm not going to let him beat me, and I'll pitch him outside. But those pitches get away from you, and that's the difference between leading 2-0 or trailing 2-0.
We had seen Barker throw that hard breaking ball in the dirt for ball 2, and that's when you brought up he's not going to let him beat him. And then he comes right back as you see Jeff Dedman warming up and hangs a breaking ball, and Marshall hung his hat on it. All right, Landreau at first, 1 out in the fourth, 2-0 Dodgers. And here's Mike Scioscia, who grounded out in the second inning. They might put a play on here because Landreau runs well. Scioscia is a contact hitter, doesn't strike out, and he's a slow runner. They get a spot. Lasorda will play hit and run. Oh, they got Landreau, and he got back. He was leaning the wrong way.
Scioscia was telling me before the game, he talked
Did you have a good time? Yeah, I did.
Oh, me too. We went to a restaurant called The Heart. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then we drove around. You have a beautiful little town here.
Well, it's quiet, but we like it.
It's the kind of place that makes you want to settle down.
Yeah, well, we did. Listen, you know where everything is. Why don't you offer him a drink?
Oh, no, nothing. It's getting past my bedtime. So if you don't mind, I'll say good night. Good night, Mrs. Warner. Dr. Warner.
Good night, Chris. Good to see you.
See you again.
Well, I agree with Chris. It is past my bedtime, too. How about you?
I'm long overdue.
Yeah?
I had 2 cups of coffee. I'm still pretty awake. I think I'll stay down and read for a while.
Okay, don't stay up too late. You've had a long day, girl.
I guess we'll just see you in the morning. Okay, good. Have a good night's sleep. You too. Just turn out all the lights, okay? I will.
Let's check this. Okay, we're all right. That'll die down. Night.
Good night. Night, sweetie. Night. Woo!
Either you unlock the front door, or you never see me again.
hospital like that for?
I didn't want to see anybody, especially you.
Why not?
Because I have never been so angry at you in my life.
What about?
Why don't you come in? It should only take me a minute to tell you.
I hope they like grease. It's on the stove, counters, and the floor.
No problem. We've got new improved 409.
They made 409 better?
Right, the good just got better. Improved Formula 409's powerful grease cutters dissolve tough grease like this even better. And 409's great on floors, too.
Beautiful. They'll love it.
Yeah, I know.
New improved Formula 409 spray cleaner. The good just got better.
Mom, tennis is my life. You'll never get my outfit really white with a bleach for colors.
Relax. I'm using new advanced whitening formula Clorox 2.
Advanced whitening formula?
Now, Clorox 2 all fabric bleach whitens like a liquid bleach and safely brightens colors.
Are you sure?
You'll see.
Wow, new Clorox 2 does whiten like a liquid.
And my colors?
Beautiful. Tennis, anyone?
New advanced whitening formula Clorox 2 whitens like a liquid, safely brightens colors.
America, Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine is tough on colds, but is it tough enough for the miseries of the flu?
The flu is miserable.
It's a brutal feeling.
My body ached all over. My head was all stuffed up.
My nose is running.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine speeds fast relief to the miseries of the flu.
Alka-Seltzer Plus is fantastic.
It really relieved the rotten symptoms of the flu.
I just was completely amazed how fast it worked.
Excellent product. I recommend it.
On One Life to Live,
I'm tired of being Bo Buchanan the way everybody knows him.
Bo sets out to change his identity.
Go live another life.
And on General Hospital, a secret meeting could destroy a marriage.
You lied to me. After all that we have been through, you deliberately lied to me.
I apologize, Grant. What more do you want?
One Life to Live, General Hospital, weekdays.
Where's Dottie?
She's upstairs. I thought it was best that you and I take care of this alone.
Well, I think that maybe we should call her down here. I want her to hear what I have to say.
Well, why don't you tell me, and we'll figure it out later.
What's going on here? You've been running away from me all night, and now you show up here. What is this?
Well, judging from the way you barged into the chateau, I thought it was best to spare Dottie the embarrassment that you were bound to cause.
Embarrassment? I never embarrass her. I'm a lady. Wait a second. What do you mean by going out with my daughter tonight anyway? I ordered you not to.
She had her heart set on it, and I didn't want to disappoint her.
Oh, Boo, you don't care about disappointing her. You just care about taking her money. Well, you know what? She's going to change her mind about you when she sees that check. That check, that's what she's going to do.
I wouldn't count on it if I were you.
What do you mean? It's positive proof that I was paying you to take her out. Do you know what? You're much worse than a prostitute. A prostitute has ethics.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Ferguson, that's something you'd know more about than I would. Now, if you're finished insulting me, there's something I'd very much like to take care of. This here is an itemized list of all the money you've given me to take Dottie out.
What?
It's all there, the country club, the tux, the flowers, the balloons, the chateau, everything, etc., etc. Now, if you can come up with something that's not on that list, you just tell me.
What are you pulling here?
Now.
What is this?
The total for this little extravaganza, excuse me, is $410. I would like to pay you back every dime. Okay, there's $420. You make change?
Is this a joke?
You don't want it?
No, I want it.
Then can I have my change, please?
Oh, how much change?
$10.
$10. Here.
Thank you.
What's going on here?
It's very simple. I've decided that it's wrong for me to accept money from you for taking out Dottie, so I've decided to pay it back. From now on, I'll see her for the same reason that she sees me, because we like each other, and that's the only reason we're going to be dating.
Wait a second. She might not like you. She's not going to like you after I show her that canceled check for $75.
Mrs. Ferguson, you can do anything with that check you like. You can put it in your pipe and smoke it for all I care.
You're bluffing.
Ferguson. Find out for yourself. See ya.
You and Mona tonight.
What'd you overhear?
The fact that you were talking about Tom and Erica having slept together the night that Gil tried to rape me.
Brooke. Sorry.
I'll never forgive him. And it's going to be very hard to forgive you because you didn't tell him.
I had no intention of telling you. It didn't mean anything.
Don't hand me that.
You listen to me.
Don't you dare make excuses for him.
Brooke, they were both very lonely and very frightened.
What about me? I was very frightened when Gil broke into my bedroom.
I know. Erica was terrified. She was having second thoughts about this marriage to Chandler, and Tom was afraid of losing you, and they were both looking for comfort. And they did something very stupid, okay? But it didn't mean anything.
Tom is not a frightened little boy. He's a grown man who went to bed with his first wife on the same night that his so-called best friend was trying to attack me. It's worse than a knife in the back.
I wish you wouldn't see it that way.
Well, that's my problem. I just want you to do one thing. I don't want you to tell Tom that I know about this.
Brooke, why? For heaven's sakes, you have to talk about it.
Talk is a waste of time, Mark. My marriage is over.
Man, I was headed for the moon. Never even got off the ground.
You'll get something else.
But I had it made there. I was over. Why did the man have to sell the place?
Jesse, look, just forget about the steam pit. You're good at what you do. You can get work at another disco.
Oh, man.
You could even be a DJ on the radio.
Yeah. Look, if we all just sit here and put our heads together, we'll come up with something. I know we will. Just...
Wait a minute. I got it.
What?
The perfect answer.
What, Nelson? What?
You were a big hit at the steam pit, right?
Right.
Right. And the owner wants to sell the steam pit, right? Right?
Right.
Right? Well, Jenny and I have some money between us. Why don't we go in the business together, all four of us?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm talking about buying the steam pit and putting on our own show with Jesse as the star. Yeah!
Sticky fingers, sticky fingers, sticky fingers.
Want restored softness without stickiness? Get unstuck with Soft Sense Skin Lotion. Soft Sense penetrates, restores softness, but with one important, unexpected difference: a patented formula with oil-free softeners to restore softness without stickiness.
Softness, 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 softness. No sticky fingers with Soft Sense.
I teach aerobics, so I have to take good care of myself. I jog, watch what I eat, and I'm just as careful about the pain reliever I use. That's why I take Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital. I was in pain and asked for aspirin, but they brought me Tylenol. Well, it really helped with the pain without bothering my stomach, which sometimes happened when I took aspirin. Then I heard that Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most, and has been for many years. My good health is too important to take a pain reliever I don't trust, so I take Tylenol. After all, hospitals know what they're doing, and if they bring me Tylenol, then Tylenol's for me.
For relief you can trust, trust Tylenol. Hospitals do. Tylenol in regular and extra strength.
When things go crazy, what can you count on? OB protection by design. OB protection that gives you something no other tampon does. 15 dependable roll layers. OB protection by design.
Tonight, Jack says no way to a mysterious suitor when an old admirer's will makes Janet an heiress on Three's Company. Then, will Madeline's voice be all it's cracked up to be when she makes her bid for singing stardom on Old Madeline? After The hearts tumble onto murder on a ski vacation in glamorous Vale, on Heart to Heart. Will Cassie turn to Gary for love? Stay tuned for One Life to Live, following an ABC News brief, next.
ABC News Brief, brought to you by Reuniti, now from New York, Sylvia Chase.
Good afternoon. Gary Hart, Walter Mondale, and 3 other candidates are competing in 11 primaries and caucuses today, Super Tuesday. More than 500 delegates will be chosen. It's snowing in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, where Hart is favored. Leaders of Lebanon's warring factions met again today, and a new ceasefire agreement is reported. President Reagan told a Jewish group increased U.S. military aid to Jordan is in Israel's best interest. West German opposition leader Fogel reports high-level U.S.-Soviet talks on a possible summit between President Reagan and Soviet leader Chernenko, but a U.S. spokesman denies it. Now this.
Doro. New Reuniti Doro. It's delicious.
Retail sales fell last month for the first time in half a year. That's News Brief. More later on ABC's World News Tonight.
1 week from tonight, keep your body free.
Chest 37, waist 23. No change since 2:30.
The mating game has never been the same.
Get your frontal bodies in here.
Everybody's shaping up. A very physical comedy premiering 1 week from tonight following Three's Company.
I, for one,
Ocean Spray squeezed the sunny taste from sweet, juicy pink grapefruit into a surprisingly new taste. Introducing the taste of sunfruit in pink grapefruit juice cocktail. Premium Indian River pink grapefruit picked at their sweetest, then specially blended for a smoother taste. Try Ocean Spray pink grapefruit juice cocktail and taste the delicious difference the Ocean Spray sunfruit makes. It's good for you, America, from Ocean Spray.
Recently, an independent panel of judges was asked to help pick the best diaper in America, Huggies, Pampers, or Luvs. In the thickest and most absorbent competition, the winner was Huggies. In the best fit competition, the winner was Huggies. Finally, in the Help Stop Leaking Best competition, the winner was Huggies. The best diaper in America is Huggies. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Remembering Lemon, tonight at 7:30. Computer Crimes, this week at 6.
Asa must be sick. Not like him to fritter the whole day like this.
Becky Lee must be in pretty bad shape, too.
Oh, hush your mouth. What are you laughing at?
Well, you know honeymooning couples. Lucinda, they might not show up for days.
Well, that's just fine with me. That's just fine. I don't care if I ever see him. As a matter of fact, they can spend the whole lifetime in the high seas with a high fever. I just don't care. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Honey, I've been so worried about you. You feeling all right?
Oh, Lucy, I feel good. I'll tell you something, honey. I feel like I died and went to heaven.
In here, right across the room.
What do we got here?
This is Alan Corbel.
Corbel?
Stones out of his skull. Hey, nice place. Yeah, we like it. How'd you get that rippling effect with the walls?
And the grass has started a lawn.
Empty apartments right here. You talking to me?
I'm looking at you, ain't I?
Oh, yes. Wow. Where'd you get him? He lives in the mayor's apartment building. Really? Yeah, we were just finishing up our check of the residence. He let me in, and then stood there smoking a joint. This stuff was all over the coffee table.
Didn't try to hide it or anything?
Nope. Tried to tell me it was for medicinal purposes.
It is. From my eyes.
Makes you feel real good, huh?
You said it. Smoked on orders from my ophthalmologist. I got a prescription.
Glaucoma?
Yeah.
There's a program sanctioned by the federal government to use marijuana in glaucoma treatment. It's supposed to relieve the pressure on the eye.
Won't hurt to make a few phone calls, check it out.
Okay.
Here's 2 more, both in crayon.
Yeah, this makes 6.
Winter of our discontent?
The Beatles.
Shakespeare.
I thought so.
Paper type's consistent.
It's not much to go on.
Handwriting could be the same.
Could be.
Same return address.
Well, did you say so?
Who is my father, then? You saying it was one of those men in that house? Yes. But who's Michael? I tried playing it straight for a while. I didn't meet Michael until you were 6 months old. He wanted to marry me. Take care of you and me. But it was a mistake for both of us. You were the love of his life. So when we split up, he took you with him back to Ohio. I wanted to give you a chance. Some chance. He's dead now. And you, my mother, you didn't love me then and you don't love me now, so who does? Who does?
$14 for a single. You want it for a week, it's going to cost you $70 in advance. Company, going to cost you extra per visit.
I don't want company.
So what's it going to be? A month, a day, a week, what?
I'll pay for 1 day at a time.
I don't know where to look. I called her aunt and uncle in Ohio, and they haven't heard from her either.
I shouldn't have said those things to you.
It's not your fault. You saw through me. You told me the truth. It's me. I wasn't willing to be what she wanted.
What did the police say?
They told me what I already knew. You can't find somebody who doesn't want to be found.
Do you want to find her?
What kind of a dumb question is that, Max?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. It just seems to me that you're relieved.
I want her to be safe.
It's not enough. Do you want her in your life?
I don't have anything to give her, Max.
Well, then drop it. Let her find her own way. Go about your business.
Why are you doing this to me? I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend. It isn't easy. It requires a degree in masochism. There's only one thing that I should imagine is harder, and that's being your daughter. You really make people pay for loving you.
I didn't ask either one of you to love me.
That's right. You didn't. You want to run. So why don't you run? You didn't want to be a role model, but that's exactly what you turned out to be. You're a runaway. She's a runaway. Why should she be any